All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel, Easy Rhythm Productions. Here with my cousin Paul in Sacramento. I asked him a question about working out, and he's really into it on another level. So I just want to ask him some questions. So obviously, I'm overweight by about 80 pounds, and I'm in my late 50s. So if I wanted to start working out, Paul, like, what would you tell me the first thing to do as far as getting a regiment plan to work out? Like, what would be your first thing?
First thing would be to, I would say, pick a couple workouts, full body workouts, like workouts where you're using just your body, so push-ups, sit-ups, quick run. If you're going to the gym, you have your basic bench, curls. I wouldn't go too crazy on them. Do a couple sets, regular curls. You can look up different types of curls, workouts. I would do low reps at first, because within the first 2 to 3 weeks, it's pain. It's breaking down the muscles. You're using muscles in different ways that you haven't used in a while or have never used. So breaking it down first and building it back up is what you're going through. The pain you got to go through. After that, when your muscles get used to it, it's easy. Now it's sky's the limit. It's as far as you want to go.
Okay,
Yep.
so let's go back to that. So this is day one for me. So I'm gonna go to the track, and I'm gonna try to walk a mile.
Okay.
And I know you were saying you need to do the hardest part of it in the beginning. So I want to get up to running, even though I can't yet. So you still suggest I go ahead and just run until I run out of breath?
You can do a slight jog. It doesn't have to be a full-on,
Yeah.
as using all your force. A nice jog for as long as you can will, and for as far as you can, and marking wherever you stopped, and then you can walk the rest of the way.
So you can, that's just basically to see what can you do.
Yes, just pushing.
So that's day one.
Day one.
Now, if I get to the end of my mile, that will be enough for the first day?
Running
Just in general?
the whole way?
No. After I do as far as I can go and then finish walking the rest of the way, is that considered a good day one, or should I include the push-ups and stuff on that same day for day one?
Push-ups, sit-ups, you're gonna figure out your max set, and you're gonna do that in the morning every day.
Okay.
Just using your body weight. And
so
that will build consistency.
Okay. So as a beginner, if I can do 7 straight,
right.
So it's how many you can do straight.
Right.
And then just make those into sets.
Right.
Okay.
3 sets at the most.
3 sets.
Yes.
Okay, so that's running, and that's body calisthenics. What's next?
Well, after you got, let's say, for you stayed consistent on running and body weight, and then after 3 weeks it feels normal, then you want to figure out either the most weight for whatever workout you're doing, or say weight in the gym. Let's say you're doing curls, and the most you can do is 30. And I mean, when you're doing a workout, you want to be able to do them correctly and breathe at the same time, no matter what the workout is. Without those 2 functions in the gym, you're not pushing yourself to your potential. Now, if the weight was 30 and 35 is too much and you're not doing it right, you're at 30, but thinking 35.
Okay.
Because when you're thinking 35 and doing what you can do, eventually, I'd say after 2 weeks, you should be able to do 35.
Right.
And if you don't do the sets straight, like from 1 to 10, when you go up, that's fine. Do 6. Stop for 15 seconds, and then do 4 more. Just because you pause doesn't mean you didn't do 10.
Right.
But you want to do them correctly and breathing and breathe right.
Okay.
Whenever you do it.
So back to running. You were talking about trying to start a workout with running.
Reps.
And earlier you told me that you had been a runner and then you stopped and then you started again. So let's talk about that. Like when you got ready to start back, what was your plan?
My plan was go through the pain, because shin splints, breathing,
Ankle burn, feet,
all that. Your whole body's gonna ache.
Right.
So I first went on Google Maps and I mapped out a route. I didn't know how long it was, but I just knew this was a route I was gonna run eventually. So when I started running and I got a quarter of a mile.
So the first one was a quarter of a mile.
First one was a quarter of a mile. As far
Two
as
and
I
a
could
half
go.
tenths of a mile.
2.5 tenths of a mile.
All right.
And then walk the rest of the way. And I did that for 3 months until I made it half a mile.
It took 3 months to get to half.
3 months to get to half a
Okay,
mile.
see, that's some knowledge.
Because it hurts. It doesn't matter. I went until I felt like I was dizzy, about to throw up. One of those two. Then I was like, okay, I'm good. Because your body will tell you when you've done too much. You can push yourself past the pain.
Right.
But when your body says, hey, we ain't got it, listen.
Okay. So you were also talking about breathing while you're running. So give an example of what you consider, because I know there's a cadence to running. I always leaned into my run, and I know I was doing it horribly.
A slight lean is correct, but when you want to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Because normally people aren't walking around with their mouth open, breathing through their mouth. So you're normally breathing through your nose.
Right.
So that's how air is going to come in. You do 2 quick in through your nose and then out through your mouth.
And that's in between your strides.
Right.
And you're trying to keep that pace.
Right.
So are you worrying about your steps when you're doing that? Or are you more worried about the breathing?
I'm worried about the breathing.
So
I
don't
just
worry
know,
about
go
your
straight.
feet.
Yeah.
Worry about your lungs.
There's nobody in front of you, behind you. Just go straight.
Yeah. But I mean, people are more looking at their feet, and you're looking down. And you don't really for a beginning runner, you don't really know what you're supposed to be doing. And then I know there's no rules to it, but like you're thinking, all right, I'm going to go run this. And all you're thinking about is each step and how painful it is. But you're not thinking about, okay, don't worry about the feet, worry about the lungs.
Right. Eventually, over time, you have to get past the pain.
Right.
Lifting weights, same thing. First 3 weeks are going to kill you.
Right.
But if you quit within them 3 weeks,
you got to start all over.
You're going to start all over
if
again.
you're going to even do it at all.
Exactly.
And then the weight gain started.
Running was the same thing. Yeah, I didn't care what people said. I was out there. And then I eventually, I had people coming up to me like, hey, you're not running today? I didn't even know these people.
Yeah, they
saw me
like
running.
You're part of their regiment.
Right.
I got to watch him run by.
Exactly. I didn't know people were looking for me.
Right.
So,
okay.
Yeah, and then, if you're running on the street, run on the street, not the sidewalk. Concrete does not give. Asphalt does. And you will not run. You will not have a career running on concrete.
Wow. See, that's another gem.
Yeah. Asphalt gives.
Okay.
And
wow.
That's from the military and my dad. My dad told me that. He was in the military before me. So
right. Okay.
They ain't right,
Okay. So, all right. Running, the push-ups, the squats. How to get into that. Do you treat the treadmill differently?
Treadmill at this point it's just longer.
Just stay on it
be
longer.
on there long, yeah. Because with it helping you run is not the same as you forcing yourself to run.
Okay.
Your muscles don't work the same.
So you think it's better to be outside than on the treadmill?
When it comes to running, yes.
Okay.
I'll say that.
Okay.
You can bike inside.
And that was my next thing. So what about the bike? Like
cycling's good too.
And what's the goal for cycling as you have your increments of progression, or what you call it, results, or what'd you say?
Yeah, results. I think cycling would just be the further you want to go.
Right.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I thought, I'm from Sacramento. When I was a kid, I rode my bike up and down.
Yeah, and
took a
there
break.
was no body fat.
Yeah, took a break.
Yeah.
And 25 or something, I rode from one apartment to the next.
Right.
Bruh, it was not. It was hard.
Different, huh?
Yeah, 2 minutes away.
Gravity and weight, man, it's something else.
But yeah, it's the same thing. Just do as much as you can. You just until you about to pass out, until your body says I can't do anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna be a certain time when you're getting there, your body's telling you to stop. You have to fight it. No,
Right.
you can go a little further. You can go a little further.
Right.
And then when your vision starts going, or you really start slowing down, okay, you know
Yeah.
what? Yeah, when you start, wait,
Right.
it's two
Seeing
streetlights.
stars.
It's time to take a pause. Just go to
Yeah.
one knee. Keep your head above your heart. I two things I've changed is, importance. You should be already hydrated. So you drink the day before, and then go to the gym, and you do not drink water while you're working out.
What?
I had to stop. I had to change that too. I used to go to the water fountain and come back and do my set. I don't drink water the whole time
And
while I'm working
what's
out.
the psychology of that behind that?
Use all that water weight that you have built up, because you're lifting weights. Your body needs it. You want your body to use what it has.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go into the gym lifting weights and then your body tells you to stop, you've used everything that's in your body. Now it's time to get energy.
Okay. Wow. Another gym.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So running, just body weight exercise,
Right.
cycling,
Mhm.
swimming,
Anything that keeps you physical, that gets your heart pumping for 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Okay, that's the goal as far as cardio. But
Yeah.
you're in the weight room for a lot longer than that.
Right.
Okay. So now that, a year ago when you got back into it and you started doing what you're doing, you're feeling better. What's your regimen now, today? Like, what are you doing?
Today, it's more of a mental, I don't know if you want to say block or whatever, getting in the gym. So I'm just running more. So I'm running every other day, trying to get back to 11 miles.
And what are you now?
Doing 8
8 miles every day.
every other day.
Every other day.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
40 years old. I can't. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just, hey, look.
It's like getting run over by a freight train when I'm done running, but
Yeah.
I have to do it.
Right. So you
Yeah.
got that set.
Yeah.
So last thing, what about the diet? How are you eating?
Oh, diet, definitely less beef. I didn't completely cut it out, but more chicken and fish.
Mm-hmm.
No frying. No fried foods. And
When you say
no
fried foods, you mean
anything fried. You don't
okay?
wanna fry
No
anything.
fried meat.
No, I'd baked chicken, sauteed chicken. Same with fish. Foreman grill is great because it'll, drains out all the grease. That's for when you want to be quick about your food. But yeah, nothing in grease, nothing fried.
What kind of veggies you eat?
All types.
You eat the hybrids?
I'm not into, all the special ones. I just make sure I have fresh vegetables and I cook them. I don't can vegetables anymore. Even
Yeah,
though
I don't do
raised off
canned
that.
either.
Yeah.
It's not even the same once you start.
Nah, once you
It's
cut
like-
open a cabbage,
Yeah,
learn
yeah.
how to,
Yeah.
if you just learn how to like a cabbage, you could have that for 3 or 4 days. If you're
Yeah.
a single person,
Yeah.
cook one whole cabbage.
A
That'll
cabbage-
last you 3 or 4 days, and you can make whatever meat you want after that.
I have
behind
been
it.
putting mine in a blender
Mhm.
and turning it into a sauce with ginger and pineapple and drinking it.
Hmm.
Yeah. It will clear your body out.
I believe that. Yeah. And ginger, yeah.
Okay, well, I think that was good, man. That's the first day workout on into a couple of months to get yourself prepared. I was impressed yesterday when you came in and said you had just ran 8 miles. I was like, okay, wow. So, yeah, and I knew I wanted to get this interview. So that was just a quick interview for anybody trying to get started and working out. He said you can do 7 reps 3 times, make a set, and then some squats in between that, and consider that a workout until you build yourself up. So everybody can do that. So want to thank
Even
you.
if you did that for 6 months before you even went in the gym, by the
Right.
time you get in the gym, wow,
Yeah,
you will surprise yourself.
it's gonna make a difference, right?
And even when you're in the gym, keep doing that. Keep doing the push-ups. Keep doing the squats before you get in there. That's gonna warm up your muscles. So when you get in the gym, you can hit it hard. And do that before you take your pre-workout, for those that know.
Okay. Well, all right. My cousin Paul, Sacramento, California, in the house. Appreciate it, my man.
No problem.
All right.